guys. Okay, welcome to the studio. I was all set up ready to do a video on Louisa Heinzel's new paper colour pendium swatch book. However, for me, let me just pop this out of the way. We'll get back to that in the next video. For me, something a little more exciting has popped up. Well, I say more exciting. It's not really more exciting, but it's something that I've wanted for ages. As you guys know, I have, over quite a period of time, been whining that my archival ink, black soot, has dried out. And I wanted a bigger pad. Like this. This is the jet black, and I've not been able to find one. I haven't been able to find this. I mean, I can find it. Finding it isn't a problem, but finding it on its own is the issue. Now, I got black soot in a distress ink, and I have not got it in oxide ink yet. I will be doing. No, I didn't get it in oxide ink. But yeah, I managed to get it in normal ink, but not archival. The only archival I can get of black soot is this size, and it comes with 3 other archival inks, and I've got them and they work fine. It's just I used this one to death, and it's, yeah, it was annoying that I had to buy another full set just to get that one when it's just that one I wanted. Now, I know people have been telling me, and I am aware of it anyway, that yes, you can get the reinker. But a couple of times I tried to get it, it was out of stock, and I have had mixed reviews from people using the archival reinker, saying that it doesn't always work as well as others. But do you know what? I bit the bullet and I bought the reinker. And I re-inked my pad, and it worked. Woohoo! Okay, so this was my pad before the re-inker. Yeah, it's focused. Okay, I'm just checking. All I did with this before I re-inked it was took the lid off it, did that, and then did that. That is all I did, and that was before the re-inker. I got the reinker, and on the pad I just did that, literally a little squiggle up and down like that, and then I used this card here. It's from it's from the digital Monopoly game, but you know, and then I just squeezed it a lot, gave it a few minutes. It practically sank into the pad immediately anyway, gave it a second or two, and then I just squeezed it like that and then like that a couple of times, and I turned it, did that, turned it, did that, and turned it, did that, and turned it, did blah blah blah, yeah, a few times, and then left it. Then I did a swatch. So again, this was after one refill of, or did I do it that way? I think I did it that way, actually. Yeah, no, that was doing it this way. So this way on, just doing that. Okay, so again, I did the same for comparison. Squish, squish, and scrolled across. And that's just after one lot of re-inking. So, wow. Then, I did it again. So, again, this way up. Just did that, like that, again left it for a bit, and then did the whole squeegee round sort of thing, and then again, dab, dab, scroll across. That was after 2, the second lot of re-inking. Love it. And then I decided, right, let's do another one just for good measure. So, I did that way, left it, did the squeegee thing, and then I turned it that way and did that way, and again left it a few seconds, did the squeegee thing, and then again dab, dab, scrape across. And it is practically fully back to being revitalised. So, you know, I could have stopped after the second one. I could have stopped after the first one, really, but I could have stopped after the second one. But, you know, I thought, well, I've got it, I'll do it. So I did it for a third one. Now, in the meantime, it's like, yeah, that is great. I'm really, really chuffed that I've managed to bring this pad back to life because I love it. I mean, you know, look at it now. It's brilliant. But, again, I always complained that this is a small pad when I wanted it preferably to either be this size or this size, but in archival. And, you know, I asked in loads of groups about getting this in this size pad or, you know, these pads, but nobody, you know, they're all like, oh yeah, there's this one, but I'm like, yeah, I know that's jet black. Don't mean to sound horrible or disrespectful, but I want the archival black soot. In the meantime, my darling husband, who really does pay attention and likes watching my, well, not my craft videos, but likes watching the crafty videos with me, said, correct me if I'm wrong, but that pad that you were on about, that size that you're on about, isn't there a blank one? Didn't Tim do a video before where he's got a blank pad that you can make your own with? And yes, there is. Why I didn't think of this before, I don't know. So we had a look on Amazon and we grabbed this. Well, I did, but Steve found it. Yeah, so this is, it literally come this morning, about 2 hours ago. It is an empty pad. Now it says archival, but there's nothing at all on this yet until I put it on it. So even though it says archival on there, if I put oxide on, it'll be an oxide. It's just that this is obviously, because, you know, you can get these sized ones empty as well with ink and oxide on. So obviously, like I said, if I do put an oxide on this, then I'll just have to scrub out archival and put oxide, but I'm not. I'm going to use my reinker and make myself a large pad, or attempt to make myself a large pad. And I figured I'd bring you guys along for the journey. Now, how is it that this happens every time? I am in a studio full of paper, and when I want some paper, there's none to hand. Right, got some. Okay. Right, so as I said, this is a completely blank pad. It's a felt pad. Okay, so I have my card at the ready to go. I have my black soot archival reinker. So, excuse me. I have rewatched Tim's video on how to do this. He was doing it with the oxides and inks, but I am guessing it is the same process. Okay, so I mean, he was using the droppers, the bottles with the droppers, but it was an old video. But yeah, you're saying like you don't need a whole load of ink, really. Okay, that should be enough, and it's not going to cover the whole pad. And he said he starts in the middle and works his way out to the edges, where I was doing it from the side that way. Oh yeah, see, it's covered the gap now. Okay, we'll do it this way. Cool. Okay, let's go down the pad that way. Oh wow. And let's go down this way. Let's try and get to the edges, because obviously we stamp the edges too sometimes. We don't want skippy bits. And obviously the reinkers, not just archival, but all the reinkers are more concentrated than the actual inks themselves. So ink pads themselves. So right, we did that way, so let's just do an extra little bit this way, and I think that's it. As you can see, it's soaked in, so because we did that way, let's go from this angle this time, from the middle pushing outwards. Okay, let's do this side and turn it around. And then he said to leave it for roughly about 5 minutes for it to really get in there properly. If we do it now, obviously it's going to be quite dark, but we're going to do it anyway. So, okay, still actually have a stamp on there, but oh wow. Okay, so this is the field notes, one of the stamps from the field notes set, and look at that. Oh my goodness, I have a big pad, guys. I'm so excited. Look at that stamp, honestly. I feel like a little kid at Christmas who's just got the favourite toy they always wanted. Oh, I'm so happy, guys. So freaking happy. Right, so we are going to just leave that for a few minutes, like he said to do. And again, I'll not use that one because we have just used it. Let's use this one. And I'll show you how much this one has rejuvenated overnight. Look at that. Awesome. Love it. Yes. Oh, so freaking happy, guys. If I hadn't have been so impatient, I wouldn't have re-inked this first. I would have just waited till this game. But yeah, as I said, impatient. Okay. And then you can colour the lid. Obviously this one is already coloured because that's how it came. But yeah, you can colour the lid. So he said we just kind of hold it and then just swipe it across. Like so. I don't need it to be really dark. You know, I know that's that one. So we need, there we go, let's find a little towel and just get this off the edges. Okay. Okay, I'll go around the edges. Cool beans. Okay, and then just wipe over that a little bit to get the excess off. And there you have your own custom ink pad. So cool. So cool. And it's one of them, it's like I can't believe, until Steve mentioned it, I'm like, oh my gosh, why did I not think of that sooner? You know, I just can't believe it. Can't believe I didn't think of it. You know, I'm the crafter. And look, how cool. How cool, guys. Awesome. So yeah, I now have my own custom made large, or what is it they call them? Not industrial. There's a word for it and I can't think. commercial size, something like that. I can't remember what they call it now anyway, but yeah, so I now have my own black soot. Big pad, which is cool. White Posca pen, there you are. So let's do this as it's usually down here. Okay, black soot. Yay! And then, because it's going to be going in my ink thing, storage container next to me, we're going to write on the side of the pad, black soot. Okay. Because the archival large pads are white. Sorry guys. Yes, so the archival pads are white. So there we go. Love it. Loving it. Oh, I'm so freaking happy. It's unreal. Yes. Alrighty then. So that is the video. Okay. So now that's had time to sink in, let's just try stamping again. Let's use a different one. These are the stamps from the Tim Holtz Field Notes set. I love that set. Oops. Oh, look at that. That's just one touch of the pad. Let's do it lightly. Touch. Oh my goodness. Awesome. Love it. Yes. Oh, I'm so happy to have my favourite pad back. As I said, in the meantime, I bought the Jet Black Stays On. I bought the Jet Black Archival ink, and graphite doesn't matter, that's just one I got anyway. And I just I don't like them. I don't know why. I don't know. I just don't gel with them. Alright, so this is the, is it Jet Black? Yeah, this is Jet Black. I mean, side by side, there just doesn't seem to be much comparison, but I know the difference, and I know I don't like it. It's just, black soot's just so much blacker. I mean, honestly, there's barely a difference, but I guess you just know, you love what you love, don't you? So, and the Stays On, this is quite a good one, but it smells like almonds when you're using it. It's weird, and it stays wetter. This is blacker, and it does stay wetter longer. So sometimes I use this and then I like immediately dry it with my tool, my drying tool. But I find this to be a bit blacker than black soot. But there's just something about black soot, I don't know. I mean, like I said, some would argue that black soot and Jet Black, the archivals, just don't have much difference in them, but I prefer black soot, so I am happy now that I have my own large pad as well as my normal one back in play. So I'm going to rearrange these now. Alrighty, so Stays On can go at the bottom because that is the one that I use the least actually. Yeah, and then I've got this bottle of reinker that I can use as well, and there's still quite a lot in there, so happy days. Alright guys, so yeah, that was just a quick filler video for you guys and to share my happiness with you. Alright, so I'm gonna love you and leave you guys and get prepared for the other video that I was going to do with the Louisa Heinzel freebie kit, the paper colour pendium swatch book. yeah, so check that out as well, guys. Okay, thank you so much for watching. Take care, stay safe, and I'll see you all again soon.